Hello, everyone. I hope you can all hear me okay. How are we all doing? It's been a minute, and I have a lot to talk about. I'm not even sure where to begin. Let me mute my phone. Hello, Nature Rocks. How are you? Thank you for joining me. I got up to 100 subscribers yesterday, so I'm very thrilled about that. Now I'm just trying to do that 10 more times. And hopefully I will be able to be on more. I got moved into my new place. I don't have everything set up exactly how I want yet, but that is to come. Kind of had a lot going on. I've kind of been exhausted. The work schedule is quite a bit. But yeah, there has been a lot happening since I last went live, and oh gosh, there's just been so much. I've missed a lot. I do have a schedule, but the schedule never seems to happen, so I'm behind schedule. But what I've decided I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of go over random stuff, just kind of chill out because it's been a while. And then I don't know when I will actually get on schedule. Hopefully, so I work Monday and Tuesday. Hopefully Wednesday or Thursday I'll be able to do a live on a specific topic. I don't know which one yet, but we'll figure it out between now and Wednesday or Thursday. It'll probably be Thursday because I have an appointment for my car on Wednesday, I believe. Yes, Wednesday. So probably Thursday, guys. And I don't know what the topic will be, but I'll let you know. In the meantime, there has been. Oh, hey, Mo. Oh my gosh. How are you doing? Thank you for letting me share my link. I appreciate you and you sending people to me. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah. There's been a few things that have happened recently that I just want to talk about because all three of these things just kind of make me upset. And it's just not right. There's just something not right. I mean, we also have, besides what I want to talk about, I just feel like can you hear me okay, Mo? I feel like my tablet is kind of far away. I can turn it up. Can you hear me okay? I didn't know if I'd be able to. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if I'd be able to see chat on my laptop or my AirPad or not, but yeah. Okay. Cool. Um so don't even really know where to begin. I guess I'll just I don't know if you guys ever heard of the... I guess I'll just start talking about it because, yeah. So, way back when I first started listening to True Crime Daily with Chris Hansen, I listened to True Crime Daily's episode on Anita Knutson and didn't really realize it at the time, but it's in cases in North Dakota. And yeah, so yeah, I'm not really tired right now, but I have about, I don't know, 2.5, 3 hours. And then I'm going to go make a dinner for the family. I went to the store and we're having spaghetti, and I just bought a ton of spaghetti and a ton of stuff for it. So they want to eat about 6:30, so I'm going to start cooking about 5:30, 5:45. So, way back when I first started listening to True Crime Daily, I heard of the Anita Knutson case. Basically, roommate situation. Roommate ends up unalived. And this is clear back in 2007, I believe. And Anita is found unalived in her apartment. And it takes until 2022, I believe, to make an arrest. Since I am able to do this differently, I'm going to do it this way. So let me just make sure I have this right. Yes. So Nicole Rice was arrested in 2022 for her unaliving, and just went to trial in March and was found not guilty. What? So the same question, and the reason is due to a mixture, get this, a mixture of DNA. So more than one person's DNA. Sound familiar? If this case is any indication of what's to come in the Idaho situation, if a jury finds out that there's more than one source of DNA and they don't know who else it is, how can a jury find this guy guilty? In this case right here, Anita's case, if it has to match up, then and we don't find anyone else, we don't look for anyone else, somebody did it, right? Yeah, nature rocks. Wow. is right. I'm speechless. So, no justice for Anita or her family or friends. And this was 15, 16, 17 years, 18 years ago? 17? Anyway, it was a long time ago. Yeah, I would think so too, Mo. But apparently it can't be done yet. And we're getting a lot of yeah, I mean yeah, they're not going to go looking for anybody else either. And they're probably not going to look for anyone else in the Idaho situation. And if even going further back into history, O.J. Simpson was found innocent or not guilty. So pretty sure that we know who did it, but do we know if O.J. didn't do it, who did? Because they ain't found nobody yet. They ain't told us anyone else yet. That was crazy. And this situation is even crazier. Yes, Dateline put out an episode about it last night. I haven't watched it either. But for me and for people here, I don't think. I do wonder if there's anything put out that we don't already know. But I am going to watch it as soon as I get a chance to. I just haven't had a chance yet. I didn't even know about it until my dad told me, and he's like, I figured you'd be watching Dateline. I'm like, why? And he's like, the terrible something on King Road. And I'm like, oh, I'll watch it soon. I watched the 48 hours on it, though, so I don't know. The 48 hours is kind of old, though, now. But, yeah. So I don't know if any of you are familiar with Anita's case, but yeah, if you aren't, look it up. And I guess Nicole had an alibi that she was out of town that weekend, but I don't know if I believe it. I don't know if it's true. I didn't obviously follow the case. I just watched the one episode on it, but it it is one I remembered. I didn't, and now, since it went to trial, I was like, and found out it was in North Dakota. I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's, I have a friend from North Dakota that I work with. And so I asked her, I said, were you there when this happened? And she's like, I remember this. And I think she said that her parents were terrified because I think it was in Fargo, and she was in Fargo. But yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, and I guess when the verdict was read, the defense's reaction was just a little too much. They hugged each other, they high-fived, these are a bunch of grown men, just erupting like teenagers. And, my gosh. I don't know if I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Anita's family was there. But why would you? Anita was? Yeah, I didn't remember that, um, but yeah, it's very possible. I don't think her roommate was, though. I think her roommate was white. But just absolutely crazy. Yeah, like what I remember from watching the verdict is the defense men were, um, they erupted like a bunch of teenagers, and I was like, oh Lord, have some respect, people. But that seems to be not a thing today. I don't know. And then more recently, we have the Carmelo Anthony Oh, I know who you're talking about now. Is that the case Cole Justice worked on? I don't know. I just listened to the True Crime Daily episode on it. But yeah, it was a cold case. Because they didn't make an arrest for what, 15 years? Yeah. She was found in her apartment. And then recently, obviously, we have the Austin Metcalf Carmelo Anthony situation that I just can't get my head wrapped around it. I can't. I am all for a fair trial, but you also have to realize that there were lots of witnesses and they will find as many people as possible, hopefully, to testify. And this kid is getting off way too easy. The Austin and Carmelo. Yeah. It is very chaotic, to put it lightly. And I get self-defense. Yeah. Her window was cut open. Yep. Yeah. He like jumped. Yeah, he like jumped out of his chair. And they all did, and like gave a big group hug and high-fived, and I was like, wow. That's nuts. But anyway, yeah, like I'm all for a fair trial, but this is not a whodunit. And they're gonna have to, I don't know if there's any like, I don't know if there's any, what do I want to say? Like, they're gonna have to prove that, like, Austin was, like, they said that he, like he moved him. Like, he went to he grabbed him to move him out, to get him out of the tent. Well, they're gonna have to prove that it was, like, in a violent way, because even if it was self-defense, like, did they deserve, like, did your reaction match the action? And if he violently tried to move him, but I'm not getting the violent vibe from Austin. And then, why do you bring a sharp-edged object to a track meet? Like, why? Like, that to me says he was going there looking for trouble. And I don't know if he, planned on it being Austin, or if it just happened to be Austin that he said, I'm going to go to my book bag and get this and do this, and I don't know, but it's crazy. And then he chucks the object into the bleachers. And then runs? What does that say? And then when law enforcement got there, he was just standing on the hill? Like, I mean, and he straight up admitted he did it. Like, so it's not going to be a who did it. It's not a who did it. I just going to be real interested to see what this outcome is, because it's crazy. Usually the judge warns people not to react. Yeah, like, it's usually like when, everything is done, please exit and outside the courtroom, and yeah. You haven't looked into Carmelo and Austin? At the track meet? Yeah, we have this evidence, and we have this confession, and we have, everything. Not going to be a whodunit, because he straight up admitted it. And a bunch of other stuff going on too, like the GoFundMes and the, like, questionable things around that, and the people, basically, I just feel like they're not holding Carmelo accountable. And I just get the feeling that this is a wealthy family that doesn't, I don't know, or just a spoiled kid that's never been told no, and is just kind of an entitled, like, I feel like when the mom gave the statement, I just felt like she was very entitled. Like, she seems very entitled to me. the only address that she made to Austin's family was that, like, she's so sorry for what happened, but then in the next sentence turned the attention back onto her family. Now, here's where I draw a line, though, is when the family, if this is true, she said that her daughter is afraid to, go places because they've had, threats and stuff like that. So I don't think that's right either. Like, two wrongs don't make a right, people. Two wrongs don't make a right. So that's just insane to me. I don't think, and it's really not anyone else's place to do things except for Austin's family. And they have, from day one, they have said, please do not show hate, do not threaten, stop the threats, stop the hate. And they've been very, very, just cool, calm, and collected as possible. And they want, they're I think they're a Christian family, and, and they don't want any hate towards his family or him. They just want justice for their son, which I don't blame them. And then on the other side, on another situation, we have the Tyre Nichols situation, where I can't wrap my head around that either. I just can't. I don't get it. Absolutely don't get it. There is, and same as the Shanquella Robinson situation, like, more than enough evidence there is. Once you see something, how can you unsee something? I mean, we've seen Shanquella in her final moment. I don't think Tyre was in the final moment, but he passed away a couple days later, or a few days later. And as a result of what happened on this video. And you're telling me that you're going to acquit these people? Something just don't add up. Something don't add up. You couldn't, and, they mentioned, maybe, was the jury paid off? Was the jury bought? You couldn't pay me enough. Couldn't pay me enough. I don't know what's going on, but it's wild. And things need to change really, really bad. Really bad. I can't believe it. It's something that just... Do I have, if anyone, I don't know who's with me, but if anybody wants to come up and talk with me or anything, you can. I think the link I have pinned at the top, so if you want. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to finally get on, and those are just, the three that came to mind, I guess, for today. Because Anita's was fairly recent, and Tyre, and then this Austin and Carmelo thing happened, so I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how Austin and Carmelo, how it, when it goes to trial, how it comes out. Yeah, it's been crazy. Yeah, they were two 17-year-olds. 17 years old. Probably getting ready to play his final football season, and he had colleges looking at him, and I mean, they were obviously both good kids. I think Carmelo was the captain of his track and football team, and they said that Austin was maybe the captain of the football team. I don't know, but yeah. I mean, both very good students, but you just got to make better decisions. And just not sure why you would think that it's okay to bring an object to a track meet. I just don't get that. I don't get it. Why did it? You get caught with something like that in school, you're you should. If you get caught with something like that, you should be suspended for a while. Or expelled. I don't know. Heck. But in other news, yeah, we have the new Dateline episode on Idaho, which that case is gearing up to get to be super wild again right before trial. I don't. I'm wondering if trial's going to happen. I don't know if it's close enough yet to make a call, but it's still what, 3 months away? July, August. Is it due to start in August? I think jury selection's in July, and trial starts in August. I know that it's going to be going on over CrimeCon, so, and CrimeCon's the first weekend in September. You thought what was happening now? Idaho? I do wonder when they're going to start, sending out the jury notices. Like, no, I think jury selection's at the end of July, and then it starts in August. Oh yeah, no. It's not starting until August. Um but yeah, hopefully I will get everything set up in my room, or out in the living room anyway. And then as soon as I do that, I can have my little area for my lives and stuff. I'm in my room right now, but I might set it up in here. I don't know. I have room. I could. Um, but yeah, there's so many that I had on my list, and we are what, 4 months away from CrimeCon, so 3 months until countdown to CrimeCon, and that'll be a fun time. And I will get everything in before CrimeCon for the countdown to CrimeCon that I'm gonna do. The month before CrimeCon, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go over all the cases from CrimeCon last year that I learned about. And then when I get back from CrimeCon, which I'm going to go live at CrimeCon as well, and the CrimeCon is September 5th through 7th. And then when I get back from CrimeCon, I'm going to go over everything that I learned at CrimeCon this year. And then we're going to get into, after that gets done, I'm going to get into what I really want to focus my channel on. And I've been saying this for like a year now, year and a half. But I just, with my job and my schedule, things just kind of get a little crazy, and I'm always exhausted, and I work the night shift, if y'all don't know, um, and work, and on my days off, I am just exhausted, so just really hard to find the motivation to and I was also like not in a great space before. But now I'm moved into my new place. I'm better off, more comfortable, more motivated. So, um, yeah, so things are better now. And I am going to try my best to get as much done as I can. Just bear with me. And we will have scheduled topics. Um, and if I get to them, I get to them. If I don't, I don't. There's always after CrimeCon and always time afterwards to do whatever I want. So I have cases I'd like to cover before, but if I don't get to them, then I'll get to them afterwards. And I'm excited for the event, and I will be going live at CrimeCon. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to the future. I will put I also would like to kind of, I don't want to like, I don't want to like grift or anything, but I will put my um, Venmo and Cash App, or at least my Cash App, um, in the comments. Life be life, and sometimes you got that right. Yeah. Um, I'll put my Cash App because I do want to. Hold on. Why did it do that? Hold on. I don't know if it's, yeah, I do want to save money to go to CrimeCon as well. So I can further the channel. But yeah, yeah, so I'm trying to save money for that, to go to the CrimeCon so that I can, learn and bring it all to you guys. Because it was truly one of the best times I've ever had, and I was all by myself. It was fun. So yeah, I don't know. I don't have my list with me or anything right now, so I don't know what exactly is on this schedule, but I will be scheduling for, as I say, we'll have a live on a Thursday, this coming week. So I have Wednesday, Thursday off this week, and we'll do something on Thursday. It's in Denver, Nature Rocks. It's in Denver this year. And I'm honestly like, I'm such a planner that I want to know where it's going to be at next year so I can plan on if I feel like I can go, if I feel like I'll have time to save the money, or if I'm just going to wait until the sessions come out on Crime HQ and watch them for free. Or if I want to spend the money and go somewhere, or if I think I'll have the time to save the money and go. Because it's not really the tickets that are expensive, but the hotel. Like, the hotel expense is the most. And then I'm lucky to be able to drive this year. I was going to drive last year, but then the parental put that to a stop. So, and made it work out that I could fly and get a hotel. Because I was going to drive and get an Airbnb, but then I ended up flying and getting a hotel. So, but I got a new car now too, and I have cousins out in Colorado, so I'm gonna. And my great grandma was out in Colorado, and I've never really went by her house since she passed away in the 1992. Did she die in 1992? 92 or 93, and I haven't been by the house since. So I've been to Denver since, but I just haven't been to her house, and I'm going to go by that. I'm going to go to the cemetery and see her, and my great aunt that passed away as well. So yeah, maybe hang out with my cousin that I haven't seen in years, and hang out with my cousin that I'm pretty tight with too. So, and hang out with another cousin. Oh my gosh, I have 3 cousins out there that it'll be fun. I'm just trying to save up for it financially so I can go learn, meet people, connect, and bring it to more people. So it's exciting. Like I say, I'm gonna have a schedule. I just wanted to. I'm glad I got to talk about those cases anyway. We might do a more extensive dive when when there's more people and more of a notice, and when more information comes out. Because like Austin's case is still very fresh, so there'll be more coming out on that too. So we'll be talking about that. And I do want to also say about another case. Mo, I don't know if you're still in here, but I don't know if I ever talked to you about Tyler Goodrich, the missing guy here in Nebraska, that was found. I have not had a chance to reach out to any of the sources yet. I don't know if they're still waiting for, I don't know if they're waiting for results or any like toxicology or anything like that results. But it's kind of like the case is just kind of went dead again, like went not cold because, whatever, but there's been some questions and um, the PI said that they do have questions, but I haven't gotten in touch with him to see if he got the answers or explanations or what, because I know he was going to ask questions, but I don't know where they're at in that process. So I haven't got a chance to reach out to him, but hopefully I will. And then we can have a full episode about Tyler again. Just an awful situation. Can't believe it. It was the weirdest thing. The weirdest thing. Something's not right, but I don't know if they'll find out what really happened. Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. Or maybe on my community page, Mo. Yeah, I think I put something on my community page or something. I don't know. But I am glad that I got to come on here again and just kind of talk to you guys and hang out and let you know that I'm hoping to be on more now that I got moved and squared away, and hopefully I'll get my room set up exactly how I want it and we can continue. So, anyways. Yes, thank you for joining us, Nature Rocks. I appreciate that. And I thank you, Mo, for sending people over. Yeah, Nature Rocks, if you want to be my 101st subscriber, that'd be cool. And yeah, hopefully you'll get notified when I go live again. I'll figure something out for Thursday. So I don't know if you guys can plan on Thursday. If you guys have other plans, that's fine. But I will I'll schedule it for Thursday. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Nature Rocks. I'll schedule something for Thursday and we'll have a main topic. How about that? Yeah, I don't know when Thursday. I'm trying to think. It'll be definitely be evening, I'm thinking. Because I'm not always guaranteed to be up during this time of day, even. Because this is 3 o'clock is my nap time at this time of day. Because I work at 7, so 7. I work nights. I work 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys. I'm right there. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, we'll get a schedule going, and hopefully, being that I'm in my new place, I'll have a better motivation and space to do this. And I can just consciously make a better choices too. Get on a schedule. So, anyway, yeah, I work nights. I work 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. 3 and 4 times a week. So, it's crazy. It's an exhausting shift. I liked my old hours better, but I was only supposed to work 10 hours, but I stayed all the time late because lack of staff. So, Mo, that is absolutely hilarious that you say that, because I am currently sitting on my bed. Yeah, I don't have my, I, there's a computer out, like out in the living room. But I don't want to go out there because I don't want to, like, if the kids want to be down, if the kids want to be downstairs, I don't want to be in their way. But I want to set up something in my room though for it, because I want this to be like my space, and I want that. I could sit out on the couch, and we also got like this high bar that has that I could, but we don't have any like comfortable. This we just have bar stools, and they don't have a back on them, so I don't have anywhere to comfortably sit. And I could sit on the couch, but I don't have there's not really a coffee table or anything. So I kind of want to well, we can make the Lego table a coffee table, but it's too low and the couch is too high. I wish maybe I can get like a little desk or something. So I don't know. I just, yeah, I just I want to be comfortable wherever I'm at. So, and I think I'll be more comfortable in my room. And I could bring the chair from out there, but that's the little boy's chair, and I don't want to steal it. I have a chair just like it, but I don't want to bring it in the house. I want to, and it's in my storage right now, so I don't know. I'll figure something out. So hopefully not, I probably won't by Thursday, but in the near future, I will hopefully figure something out. So, but anyway, yeah, I will. Could you put like a divider that would separate? No, not really. I mean, I could, but I don't want to. I mean, I probably won't. Well, I don't know. Will I go live when they're home? I don't know. I mean, they'd either probably not be home or be sleeping because they go to bed at night. I don't know. But also, they don't really come down here. Like, I'm in the basement and they're all upstairs. So, but also, I want them to be able to come down here too. Like, they have a bunch of toys down here. And I have room in my room to set something up. So, I'm probably just going to go for that. Try to set something up in my room is probably what's going to happen. But anyway, yeah, so we will schedule something for Thursday. I just don't know when. Probably later. And I hope you guys have a good day, a good rest of the day. And I am going to get off of here and, yeah, and get ready to go cook dinner. Yes, thank you for joining us, and watch out for my future lives, I guess. And if you can join us, please do. Everyone's welcome. So, come back. We'll talk again. And we'll have a topic. And hopefully more of a notice and more people. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it, Mo. I will hopefully see you soon. Bye-bye.